Hi guys, good evening. Today is 25th of June 2019 and right now it's about 5:16 p.m. How are you guys? How are you doing? Yesterday when I posted my video, after that I realized that after 9 minutes there was no sound. And I felt the concept that I was trying to teach yesterday was a very, very important concept. And let me just explain you once again. Probably, today I'll be able to explain you in a better way. And I've also figured out another way to explain it to you. So let's just go back. And before I go on anywhere, let me just also tell you that I will be starting my webinar from 7th of July. Next webinar. Enrollment has already started, and the sooner you begin, the sooner you start getting the stock pro research, the stock pro premium calls, and you can start really recovering your fee and everything. And I hope that you are all present on my Telegram channel. I don't know whether you saw it today or not. We have given 3-4 calls since morning, and these calls, if you notice, had beautifully moved up, right? We gave Manapuram future buy above 134.5. It gave the full target of 6 points, and the profit was 36,000. The lot size is basically 36,000. Profit was 6,000. You can scroll up the channel if you haven't joined till now and check the entry time and the targets. Then I've given Zeal for buy as well as for sell. Zeal has given a buy full target of 7 points in the upper direction, and Glenmark also have given, and it gave good 10 points, right? And then I have given Muthoot Finance. Muthoot Finance full target was given, was achieved in the stock. I gave 12 points. The lot size is 1500, and have given a sell call on Zeal. Every single trade bang on, right? That's the power of StockPro. Look at the profits, 81,940 if you've just traded in one lot, right? Just one lot, had you traded, you would have got this kind of massive profits. And there is, you just scroll up and see, and check, what is happening. You will realize that no stop loss was hit, and each and every stock that I've given was a unidirectional stock, right? See here the timings. The Muthoot Finance was given at 9:52, right in the morning, and Manapuram was given at 9:24, right? This is the beauty of the stocks that I have given, and this is my platform, which is Stock Pro Training, and this is on Tradingview. You can join me here, because when you join me here, you get my research well in advance, right? Now see, look into PFC today. Either the stock is not going to break the level, or it is going to give ample amount of profit to you. Look at the PFC. It went, I gave a buy above 133. It made a high of 135.15, right? It's a huge amount of money. If you just look into the lot size, let me just have a look at the lot size of PFC. I'm sure it is, I think, 4,000 or 6,000. PFC, the lot size is 6,200, right? 6,200 and 2 points, right? There is, and if you just look into the graph, it didn't hit our stop loss at all. Once it started moving up, it just kept on moving up, right? So this is what I teach in my webinar. How do you filter out these stocks, every day, which are going to be unidirectional, so this was my list today. This was my list today, where which were my stocks for today. Look, and you will be surprised to see how the movement was. This was JSW Steel. This was Tata Steel. All the stock open gap down, but I was on a buy side in this. Glenmark Pharma, although the stock was recovering, was under stress, but I wanted to take this advantage when the stock was heading in the upward direction from the support region. Then PEL was on my shorting list. Look at how stock has gone down. Then Muthoot was on my buy list that I gave on the channel. Manapuram I gave for buy. I had Titan on my radar for buying, right? Look at the beautiful movement. Then I had Zeal on my radar for both the sides, right? First it gave sell and then it gave buy. Then I had Motherson Sumi. Motherson Sumi was a no trade. Actually, according to my filter, this should have been a good trade, but it was actually converted into no trade. This was another trade. Jindal Steel, right? Jindal Steel from the bottom, it has retraced, right? Then I have Cadila Health. This was again a buy trade, right? It opened here, little gap down. Sorry, Cadila Health was, today is 25th, right here. So it opened somewhere here at this candle and it was a buy trade. Then I want to show you some massive trades. One massive trade that I had on my radar from here was Torrent Pharma. Look at this movement, right? It's not that I have added them into during the day by looking at their movement. I added them right in the morning about 9:17. These were my stocks, but I can't give all the stocks. So whichever I felt is the best, that's the one I gave, right? So anyway, if you want my research, you have this platform, which is TradingView. You have my you have my Telegram channel, which gives you good trade, live trade in the market, and you get the live, you get the trades a day in advance as well, right? Anyway, let me proceed to the next point that I wanted to teach yesterday, and where my sound just disappeared. If you want to find intraday stocks, you can find a day before and you can trade in them in this simple way, right? You must watch this video in case you are an intraday trader, right? So end of the day, if you're an intraday trader, if you want to trade tomorrow, you must filter out stocks a day in advance, right? So when you find out stocks a day in advance, you have to wait and watch and trade as and when you get the opportunity, right? So let me bring you back to my TradingView platform. So what I was trying to tell you yesterday, that you have to look for a doji, right? Today, if there is a stock which is closed, which has formed a doji, end of the day, you have to sit and watch that. You have to mark that trade, right? Only few stocks you will get which might have made doji on that particular day, right? So any day that you want, you can take that. Okay. Now, for example, if I take any stock, right? Before I go on, I want to explain you the doji, right? How does a doji look like? A doji is like this. It can have a little body as well, like this and this, right? So how this doji can be formed? Let's talk about doji. It could be that it opens here, goes down, right? And then buyers pull it up, and then buyers further take it up. Buyers further take it up, right? And then bring it back here. So how is the closing done? Closing is done by the seller's pressure, right? So here you must remember, if the closing is done by selling, that means sellers are more active right now. And suppose you have a doji here, right? Doji is basically a candle which has small body and the long wicks on both the sides, right? These wicks basically depict the price rejection from a certain level. So if you have a price rejection at the top, means seller's pressure is high. If you see a price rejection from the bottom, means buyer's pressure is high, right? As stock goes down and buyers bring it back, right? Now, for example, this particular doji, right? How will it begin? Like in this candle, we opened here and we closed here. In this candle, this could be a red color candle. So we may open here, right? And close over here. Let's see how it goes. It could have been that it goes up, right? What pressure takes it up? What takes it up? It's the buyer's pressure, then seller's pressure, then further seller's pressure, and then buyers bring it back, right? So now opened above and closed below, it's a red color doji, and if it is opening here and closing above, it's going to be a green color doji. So when we are talking about the doji, please remember the color actually is immaterial. Color doesn't make a difference. What matters is the intent, right? What is the intent behind that doji, right? So how do you trade in doji in case you have figured out a doji? So let me take you, I will show you some dojis so you will understand from there. Let's say MFSL, right? I was just working out and I figured out this. You can see this doji out here, right? This is a doji. Yesterday it was a doji, right? Now, how will you trade in this doji? Please remember, um, let me just mark the boundaries first, right? So first, I'm going to mark the low of this candle, and I'm going to mark the high of this candle, right? I've marked the high and the low of this candle. Now, whenever this, now see the next day what's happening? The candle is opening gap down, right? And it's crossing this body in the upward direction. That means you have a trade in the upward direction. So what I'm going to do, I've marked it in a daytime frame. I'm going to make it 15 minutes time frame, and I will show you by doing the replay how a trade can be placed, right? So let's go back and go back somewhere here. We're going to go back to 24th. This is 24th of June, right? So I have marked the low and the high of the body. Now let's come back here, somewhere here, right? I'm going to replay from here, from this point, right? And I'm going to stop somewhere. Let's see. So this is 25th is just starting, right? So let me just stop here. 25th. This is 25th, right? Today, the day started. We have marked the doji, the body of the doji, right? How's this candle opening? You don't need to worry about any other thing. The stock opened here and came down. It went further down, right? So you have to wait for first 15 minutes. Just wait for first 15 minutes, or even if you don't want to even wait for 15 minutes, you can short from here and you can catch this momentum, right? But I will not do it. I would like a absolute certainty. 419 to it goes down till about 416. You get, there are very, very smart traders. Like some of my students are such fast traders, that they catch this movement of 4-5 rupees. It's a small stock, so this 4-5 rupees is quite a lot, right? So now let's continue and see what is happening. Now see, this stock will, the boundary, this upper boundary, it'll find very difficult to cross, very, very difficult to cross. But the moment it crosses it with volumes, right, you see that it is building up its momentum, right? And when the moment it is crossed, I would put my boundary here, because the resistance where the stock has taken resistance right today itself from 421. So I'm going to buy it above 421. Let's see where it goes. So look at this, like this is what the stock has given you. If you notice, the stock has made a high of 429, right? So starting from 429 to 421 to 429, 8 points move, right? Let's see what is the lot size of MFSL. So you have to do this analysis a day before, right? You cannot do it in the live market. You have to be ready with stocks a day before. So the lot size is 1200, right? And it's pretty a good amount of money that you have made, starting from here, 421 to 429, right? About 8 points. And the lot size is 1200. So that means 9,600 rupees, right? And this is one thing, right? But I actually fine tune a lot. I'm just telling you a broad picture what you can keep in mind, but there are a lot of things that I incorporate in when to enter, when to exit, and why to enter and why not to enter in a particular stock. Let me take you to another stock which I filtered for you, PVR. So PVR formed a doji yesterday, right? And if you see here in 1 hour time frame, this was doji yesterday. Let me just remove all the drawing. So see here. So I'll mark the body, and now we're going to go back to 15 minutes time frame and see what is happening, right? We're going to replay it, and we're going to replay it from 24th onwards, somewhere here. So this was the body which has been marked, right? Now let's continue and see what happens. How stocks behave, right? Look at it. This is, okay, that very day only. We have to go to 25th and see what is happening in the stock. So here, now this is the first candle, right? First candle, if you notice, it opened below this body, right? It went down. So you have no entry, right? Either the stock has to cross from bottom to up or top to bottom. Either way, right? It cannot be that it just touches the body and goes down. So it has to cross the body. This the body, you know, the doji's body. Now continue. So again, you have to mark this place, you know, wherever it had taken a resistance. This is going to be your point of entry, 1608. Let's see how it goes further. So beautiful trade, beautiful, right? So see, this is how it has made a high, right? It has made a high already at a point of 1626, right? 1626 is, it has further crossed by the end of day, right? So it made a high of, even if you want to exit at this point, there is no harm, right? 1626. Where did we enter? 1608, right? 1608 is where we entered, and what is the high that it made? 1626, right? So pretty a good you know, amount that you get. PVR, the lot size is 400, and how many points did we score from here? This is 26, means 16, 17, 18 points, right? So not bad, right? 18 into 400, right? So how much will this be? About more than 7,200 rupees, right? This is what you get. So it's simple, right? But end of the day, you have to spend time. You know, you all spend so much of time in unnecessary stuff, which could be replying on your Facebook messages or your WhatsApp messages and forwarding one message to 100 people and stuff like that. You have to start doing work, serious work. If you want to make money in the market, you have to be consistent with your work, right? You have to do a tremendous amount of hard work, right? Like look at this doji for tomorrow. This is escorts, right? You can mark escorts here, and you can mark escorts here and watch it tomorrow, right? Look into Biocon, right? Leave Biocon because it doesn't look a doji. It doesn't have price rejection. So price rejection is an important criteria that you have to remember. So let's see if we could get another doji, and we can watch. You can watch it tomorrow, right? You can mark the body and see what is happening. So anyway, I have given you one doji. You can sit and, you know, scan another doji or maybe 2-3 dojis, and you can keep them on your radar for tomorrow, right? So if you find this that this video is adding some kind of a value in your understanding, or you are making your understanding about market something new, please share it with others. And this is your platform, right? This is your platform. This is not someone else's platform. If you all will, if you like my video, please give a thumbs up and take care. We'll meet tomorrow. Be present anywhere. You can be on my Tradingview platform, you can be on my Telegram channel, or you can be on my YouTube channel, right? So you have to just remain connected and keep making money. We are not a marketing company. We are pure and pure research, stock market research company. So remain connected. There are a lot of free things for you guys. Enjoy. Take care. Bye bye. See you all for webinar. In case you are interested, you can contact my team. Bye bye. Take care.